Hi ladies, coming to you live on this lovely sunny Sunday morning. I'm out with my dog for a little walk, Hachi, and he's a little overheated right now because it is quite warm here in Italy. So just a quick message today. I just felt like sharing with you something that you might forget, something that seems too simple and too good to be true, but something that really is the essence of what draws people to you. And so in your search for purpose, success, clients, income, potential, being of service, I want you to remember that what draws people to you is the level of well-being and presence and alignment you're in. And let me simplify that for you. There's a lot of noise out there about who you need to be and how you need to show up in the world and what you need to change and how you need to come across. And you know, whilst I agree it's important to pick a lane, meaning choose a direction, choose an area that you like to focus on and communicate that is not necessarily where your power comes from. Our power and our ability to draw people to us comes from really our level of presence and well-being. And this is so huge to get, ladies, because it means that it's not about having all the ducks in a row and all the perfect credentials in order and all the perfect branding and websiting and everything. Now again, I agree those things are helpful, okay? I'm not saying don't do that. But I think we gravely underestimate our own spiritual marketing. And that spiritual marketing is the feeling people get from us when they're in our presence, when they read our words, when they look at our programs, when they get on a call with you. And I was having a really interesting conversation with one of my favorite clients recently. And you know, we were talking about going into a sales call, and what became really apparent was that you can think there's a perfect way to do it. You can think that you have to be a certain way. I know that was my experience for a long time. You know, it felt like offering my services took up more energy, or I had to be different to who I am in order to, you know, to sell my programs. And it's not true. It's like wisdom is available for you on your discovery calls, when you're offering your programs. Sorry about the noise. Wisdom is available to you when you are with people and when you are conveying your service to people. And I think that we can get a bit lost in using the intellect and using information instead of using the power of our own presence and well-being to let people get a feel for us. I always say to my clients, people don't really know you by your words. They're helpful, but people know you by your essence and who you are and what level of presence you're in. And I know this is so contradictory to what you might be learning out there. You know, you're probably learning that you have to have this and you have to have that and you have to do this and you have to do that in order to be seen, in order to sell, in order to be heard. But I want you to know that whilst those things are helpful, what really draws people in is the feeling they get from you. And you cannot be in a good, aligned, authentic feeling if you're caught up here in the intellect with asking the right questions or saying the right things or getting it right. The one thing I see that really takes people out of their well-being and out of their presence is when they get lost in this self-evaluation. They get lost very innocently in this self-concern, and suddenly their presence is with the intellect and the insecurity and not the people in front of them. So whether you're doing Facebook Lives, or you're having a meeting with your boss, or you're on a discovery call and you're offering your services, or you're just in coaching with your clients, just remember that you have this spiritual marketing within. You have this essence that can be very present and very clear, and when it is, people feel it from you. So I really hope that's been helpful today. I'm just keeping an eye on my dog. I really hope that's been helpful today, and I really hope that you have a beautiful Sunday ahead, relaxing into remembering that it's all in you and people feel that from you. All right, ladies, post a comment. Let me know what you hear in this. A love heart if you agree, and a share if you have had an insight or you want to tell me something about what you've heard. Lots of love, and thanks for being here. Ciao.